In the last few months, we lost a lot of our young people. We lost a life. Our high school students, our brothers, our sisters, our friends, our cousins. So we want you to raise your hand for 1 minute. And when you raise your hand, I want you to say, we remember you. Come on now, you got to say it again. Some of them are far away. Everybody say, we remember you. Say, we will remember you. And the reason we will, because we want to live. So everybody say, I want to live. I want to live. Everybody say, I want to live. Say, I want to live. Let's get that round of applause. Come on, give it up. Go, man. Real quick, we got some serious stuff to talk about. All right, real quick. We got some good people in the house today. So please, whatever you do, don't make me rush you. All right? Because the first person called me Little Boosie, I'm going to go there. All right? Because I will rush you back. All right, real quick. Give it up for my moderator. He's a senior here. Y'all give it up for Mr. Adam Davis. Go, man!
Is Mr. Travis Hendricks, Paul Rand, George Martin Cook, Alice Westry, Commissioner Stairs, and today we're going to be discussing youth violence and conflict resolution. If y'all have any questions on it, y'all can ask them now before everybody gets started. We got a question over there?
Stand up for what was that question? And after this question, we're gonna hold the rest of the question. I like this question. Say that again for me.
I said, what attracts our youth to conflict and violence?
I think you're asking what making our young people become attracted to violence. Hold that thought. Y'all got this question. Y'all remember that question. Okay? Y'all heard? Oh no, you've been scared. Ready to go.
Yeah, I come to work. So let me tell you why I believe that young people are attracted to violence, because of just what you said. It's attractive. That's what we do now. See, what social media has done to our generation is that we're into pictures and photos, and we're not really in tune with life. So when you just saw a young person a couple of days ago in New York and shot all those people, to you is almost like a video game. You understand? And over a period of time, what you all have done is translated that to real life. And so a part of violence also is your ability to be able to brag about it. We were just sitting up here talking about Jones Valley. That there's a post that's been made about possibly a shooting to occur at the school while we're sitting here talking to you. And guess what? At the end of the day, it's bragging rights. Man, you know what went down today? We did blah, 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 blah. Okay, but you don't understand one decision can cost you the rest of your life. So I don't want to take up all the time, but I want to tell you that that's what's attractive, is what you have made to be attractive to you. And unfortunately, it can cost you your life.
I got a personal question.
Before we go to that. I like your questions, honest, and that's why we're here today. There is no stupid question. The only dumb question, stupid question, is the question that you don't ask. Okay, so be ready. Right now, they give a round welcome, give a round of applause for Sheriff Mark Perry.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's a delight to be here share with you all as an opportunity, especially those that are going to be seniors this coming year, next school season, to be able to be a part of a program that I have called Summer with the Sheriff. It's a 2-week program. You get to come into the sheriff's office and get to learn everything about law enforcement as much as possible and how we interact with the judges. We have a judge up here on the panel. We also have a DA's office that you'll be interacting with, and we also have a public defender's office. We have a public defender up here. So we have an opportunity for you to see how all of that interacts together, how it works together, and learn your rights. We want to teach you what your rights are, so you can know what your rights are when you stop, you know what can and what can't happen to you. So this will be an opportunity for you all to connect and learn about the judicial system, the law enforcement system, and to put it all together and see how it all works together. Especially if you want to go to law enforcement. Does anybody have a desire to go into law enforcement? We definitely want you to be a part of the program. Check with your principal. Your principal knows how to get in touch with me. You can go to my website, download our app. It's called Jefferson County Sheriff's Office, Alabama. Download our app. Sign up for it. It's a 2-week course. It's from 8 to 3. We will feed you breakfast and lunch, and we'll make sure that when you leave there, you'll be able to come back and tell all the students here at school what you learned for those couple of weeks in the summer, and they're going to wish that they had been a part of it too. I'm Sheriff Mark Petway. We're delighted to have those recruits that will be a part of it. Sign up, tell your friends, those that are not here, make sure they get an opportunity to hear about it, and we'll be glad to see you this summer. Thank you.
Before we finish our discussion, I would like the members of the panel to individually take 2 minutes to introduce themselves, because I didn't get a fair chance to introduce y'all.
All right, good evening, everyone. Good evening. How y'all doing? Good. All right, my name is Travis Hendricks. I'm a sergeant for the Birmingham Police Department, and I work in the HAPD housing community. So I work in all the housing projects. So that's what I do. I've been working with the Birmingham Police Department for the last 15 years, and at one point I was a school resource officer. So yeah.
Hey everybody, how y'all doing today? Good, I'm glad to hear that. My name is Paul Rand, and I'm a lawyer in the Public Defender's Office. And what the Public Defender's Office does is we represent people in criminal court if they can't afford an attorney. You have a right to an attorney. So if you get in trouble with the law, you get arrested, you've got a case that you've got to go defend. You're not required to go in there and know everything about the law or stand up for yourself. You're entitled to have an advocate to explain your side of the story, to make sure that the judge or the jury or whoever it is that has to be talked to has as good an understanding of what your situation is and where you're coming from and how you ended up here as they can. That's what our office does, and that's what I've been doing with my legal career. I'm glad to be here to talk to y'all today and make it happen.
Good afternoon, everybody. I am Commissioner Lashunda Scales. I represent Jefferson County, District Number 1. I'm also the President Pro Tem of the Commission. I am running, but I do not have an opponent. My primary reason for being here today is to help you, to help yourself. And so it has been my honor and my pleasure every time I come to Ramsey that I believe that you all are very smart. I think that you have the capability to change the world. It's my honor to be here with you today. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. I know it's late in the afternoon, and y'all probably want to be a lot of other places than right here, but I'm honored to be here. I'm Judge Martha Cook. I don't have all the fascinating stories like some of the criminal judges, but what I do see in my courtroom are evictions, collection accounts, and other matters that really affect people's lives. I'm honored to be here, and I do have a lot of knowledge, unfortunately, about high conflict that I see in my courtroom. So I'm going to use my knowledge to help y'all, and I want y'all to help me. I look forward to talking to you.
Good afternoon. I'm Alice Wester. I'm the Executive Director and founder of Youth Towers. We need you to live. We work with young people and helping them with housing stability. A lot of you are dealing with housing situations, whereas some people don't even know where they're going to lay their heads at night. And this is not the chronic homeless, the older homeless, but this is young people from the ages of 13 and up, and then even younger. So what we do is make sure that you have a home, a bed to sleep in and transition until you're able to sign your own lease at 18. We have realtors that will let you sign your lease at 18. But we don't give up on it. We're thinking about how you can be able to not be influenced by so much high-risk behavior, so that all of you can fulfill your purpose. So know that there are options. Know that there's help. Reach out for help. Go on the website and see what we do, and reach out for help. You deserve to.
I guess I'll start off this right now. This question I really get to Mr. Hendricks. So, if you have the authority and the power to make change in our environment today, how would you do that?
So if I had the authority and the power to make change in the environment today, how would I do that? That's a good question. What I would do, I would focus my attention on the youth, which is you all, because y'all are the future. And I want y'all to understand that, I really do want y'all to understand, you only get one chance at this game called life, like one chance. I will focus a lot of my attention on you all because I understand y'all go through a lot. I know sometimes we as parents, we may not take y'all feelings, y'all attitudes in consideration because y'all are dealing with some stuff mentally and emotionally. But a lot of times, we may not understand, but a lot of times we need y'all to come up as parents and, have that conversation, have that talk with us so we can help y'all out. But one thing I have a passion about is bullying. Like seriously, I guarantee, probably 50% of y'all have either been bullied or did the bullying and contemplated at one point in time thought about committing suicide. I guarantee. But what I need y'all to understand is bullying is serious, man. It's serious. Prime example. There was this little girl. She was 16 years old, and she was being picked on at school. Her classmates, her friends were picking on her at school because of what she loved and the stuff that she wore at school. This girl was getting picked on just about every day, right? So one day, she was just tired. One day she got home from school, 3:30, she got home from school. Normally she would call her mom and let her mom know, like, hey mom, I'm at home. Mom would tell her get dinner out, we'll get the food out of the refrigerator so mom cook dinner. But this particular day, she did not do it. So her mom started calling her cell phone. She not answered the cell phone. Mom immediately came home, rushed home to see what was going on because she hadn't heard from her daughter. Her mom went upstairs in her room. This girl, she was in her closet and she hung herself. In her closet, in her room, 16-year-old man, 16 years of age, she hung herself because some kids at school had been picking on her for so long that she was just tired of life. She was just tired. So if I had the power and if I had the ability to change something, it'd be to change our minds on picking on people. Physically, mentally, emotionally, cyberbullying, text bullying, all that stuff, man. It's very important because y'all do it. Y'all do it every day. And y'all do not realize and understand that y'all are affecting that person The person that y'all picking on, the person that y'all talking about, God affect them. They might pretend that y'all, they're not hurt, or what y'all said don't mean nothing to them, but I guarantee it. Guarantee it. So that's what I would change.
How violence affects the economy? What ways would you say to fix that?
Thank you for your question, but I want to make sure I understand it. Is it how would I help to change the violence, especially in our community? Like I said earlier, I'm not a criminal court judge, but I do have a lot of friends who are. But even being a civil court judge, which means I hear cases, like I said, eviction, collections, stuff sounds pretty boring, but we're talking about people having their houses taken from them. We're talking about neighbors suing each other just because they don't like the way one of them looked at them one morning when they were walking out of the house. Y'all, come on, we can do better than that. And what it does lead to is violence in my courtroom. I've had to call the sheriff's deputies to help us out. We shouldn't be acting like that. We shouldn't be treating people like that. And I appreciate so much of what Travis said, because to kind of lean into that a little bit more, we're not talking to each other, me included. We're on our phones, we're texting, we're on social media. All those can be good things, but it shouldn't be our only way to communicate. And when it is, a lot of times people lose those skills on how to talk to one another, to look a friend in the eye and really see them and how they're feeling. It's so easy for somebody to sit behind a computer and shoot off an email. I know y'all don't know what that is, but the old folks here use email. But to shoot off a text, I have people come in my courtroom with threads, pages long of text, back and forth, the bullying that Travis, Mr. Hendricks was talking about. You know, this is not being real to ourselves or to the person you're directing that text to. Pick up the phone. Better yet, talk to them after school and say, you know what, we don't have to treat each other like this. Because here's what happens. It escalates from your grade that you're in now, it's 10th grade, right, Tom? Yeah. So, you know, you're learning now to be adults. And when you get to be an adult in my courtroom, then you haven't learned how to deal with the conflict. So start now. And the violence, I pray every day, especially in Birmingham, Alabama, will subside. And y'all are a big part of that. And I added a question to the list because I want to hear from y'all. What can we do as leaders in the community to help stop the killing of young people?
When you think about conflict resolution and violence, like in what ways do you believe reducing like conflict and violence will benefit the youth as a whole? It was for the panel as a whole, but I feel like they want to answer the question.
Appreciate your question.
In what ways do you believe reducing conflict and violence will benefit the youth as a whole?
Well, first of all, anytime you talk about how to reduce it, I think that we're talking to the elephant in the room. For example, what young person is sitting on this panel? That's real talk. In addition to that, it's the difference between talking with you and talking at you. You all know the difference. So we've got to have a mutual respect for one another's opinion. So when I talk about reducing crime amongst young people, then I've got to respect young people. Well, what does that look like? She was just talking about there are people, young folks in your age group, especially when you get to group homes and all that, you don't even get adopted at this age. So when I tell you, like I've told many of my students in my district, I'm referred to as mama scales. And one of the things I tell them, I say, come on and talk to me. Talk to me straight. That means that I don't want you to give me no stuff I want to hear. Talk to me so that I know what is bothering you. And what I learned in your generation, angry folk like us, meaning adults, produce angry children like you, and we wonder why violence is so rampant. Ramsey, true enough, is not necessarily the school that we can project all of this to for the most part, but I'm going to tell you what it is. When you have angry children become angry teenagers, and angry teenagers become angry adults. And so that's the reason why when we start talking about reducing the violence, we're really just telling you, let's learn how to talk, man. Let's get to a point where everything don't end up in a fight, and a fight escalates until somebody gets killed. And I'm done, because I promise you I'm on my soapbox with this. Because it's crazy some of the stuff that I'm learning that folks are killing each other about. Something as simple as you just basically had touched me. Or you looked at me. I didn't like the way you looked at me. And you know what? Nobody cares when you get to prison. Because girls, let me tell you something. They got Julia Tutwiler for you. And fellas, K.I. is getting ready to build 3 major prisons. And she's going to make sure a lot of the folks who look like you are in them.
It's going to start inside of you. You got to let people know that it's not a normality to be dying every day. You got to let people know that we are not at risk with this. You got to let people know that you do want to live. You got to have that conversation like the Commissioner said. You got to talk respectful, yes, to the adults. But you got to let the adults know that you do not feel as though this is normal. It's not normal to get into a fight and then somebody take out a gun and take your life. You've got to start on the inside and know and love yourself. You got to love yourself enough to where as people begin to love who you are and not want to destroy you. You got to stand up. You got to make sure that the media and the news know that everybody ought to text when you leave here today. You ought to put it in social media. We don't want to die. And you ought to just blow it up until they get sick of you saying it, until they stop killing you.
When I was in 10th grade, I didn't think I'd ever get out of high school. Thought it was going to last forever, but let me tell you something. You'll be out in the world before you know it. And it is not going to be long before all of y'all, if it hasn't even happened already, all of y'all are going to be treated like adults very soon. It doesn't feel like it all the time, but it's going to come quick. And some of it's going to be good. You get a driver's license, you get some control over your life, you're not going to have to talk to your parents when you go out of the house all the time. And some of it's going to be bad. Some of it's going to be bad, and it's especially going to be bad for a lot of the folks in this room. She wasn't beating around the bush when she started talking about prisons. Okay, our society is separated and segregated, and it treats people differently, and it is not fair. And it is a fact that your government is building cages, and it plans for somebody to go in those cages. And y'all need to be thinking about that. Because when I go to work every day to defend my clients, most of them don't walk in to see me off the street. I've got an office, they don't come to my office. I go to see them at the jail. Okay, I go to see them at the jail, and they are young black men and women, but they are almost overwhelmingly African American. Not all of them, but our criminal justice system is putting young black people into prisons at a rate where if Alabama were its own country, we would have the highest incarceration rate of any nation in the world. And I'm here to tell you that a lot of what I see in terms of the violence and in terms of trouble, it may be unfair and it may be the result of racial bias. I don't think there's any history about that. I think that's what's got us where we are with our prison crises. But I'm also here to tell you that that's not, knowing that is not enough to save you from it. Knowing that is not enough to save you from it, because the same society that wants to put you in a cage is going to tell you that you're responsible for having gotten there. The same society that wants to put you in a cage is going to tell you that it's your fault for ending up there. And what you are doing at this point in your life, if you're lucky, is listening to people who are trying to equip you with the skills to keep that from happening. Because I don't want to end up being a lawyer. And I don't want to end up with you in my courtroom. But you have got to take advantage of some of the resources that are made available, because believe me, there is not going to be anybody from the state of Alabama looking to protect you from the things that it is there to do and that it has been doing for hundreds of years. Thank you.
subject kind of sparks on me because he described a place where I served 15 years in. He also described this place as being a harbor place, a place where all type of things happen. And I've been a part of that system that he spoke about 15 years, day to day. I've been in every prison in Alabama except Holden. And the only reason I didn't make the Holden is because I didn't do all things that require capital punishment. They are building prisons. They're building mega prisons. What's a mega prison? Anything that holds more than 5,000 people. Alabama prison holds right at about 28,000 people. But they're planning on building 3 prisons that can almost hold that many. It's something to think about. But before I go into that, the band. You heard about the band? Anybody heard about the band? All right, for a few years I was council commissioner. She was council there, commissioner there. She wants to share a secret with you about the battle of the band, how it started.
Actually, very quickly, because I'm getting ready to go to the doctor, and I hope that we can come back, Mr. Shepherd, so we can really sit and have a heart-to-heart talk about stopping this violence that's happening in the schools and in your community. I was telling him my dad and I started the Battle of the Bands. In 1996, we went before the council. 98, we were at Legion Field. And it was so sad that I always hear about people saying that young people need somewhere to go. And you see why we're talking about violence, right? I just told you that something may possibly be going on at Jones Valley, right? And I hate to say it, we need to be talking more than we're doing anything else. Because we're going to have to talk our way through this one. And it reminded me, how many of you all are familiar with the Central Park 5? I mean, raise your hand. How many of y'all watched the documentary? Well, just a few years ago, and I'm going to try to see if I can bring it back. His name is Corey Wise. Y'all remember Corey? Corey was the oldest one out of all of them, right? But Corey went to Rikers Island at the age of 16. Just being in the right place with the wrong situation. And it changed his life forever. And I remember that Corey, when he came to Birmingham, because I learned later that he would put feces on his body to keep from being raped in prison. The thing is, I'm going to tell you all, especially for the students who look like me, how many of you all even know there's an election next Tuesday? So I'm going to tell you what my history teacher used to say. It's a sad day in America. That means that 98% of you all didn't even know it's an election. And you know who owned the ballot? The very one that we're talking about, who is getting these 3 mega prisons ready for the folk in your community. You cannot affect change unless you are a part of making the decisions that's going to bring about change. So if you ain't changing no policies, you just talking. If you're not talking about going out to vote to put the right people in so that they do the right thing by you, it don't matter. And I'm going to tell you, as a black person to other black students, I know we have other races in here, but I'm talking about to you black students. We can tell you all day long about how folk bled, died, got beat, and everything else to go vote. But if your kin folks ain't going out to vote, your neighborhood is a reflection of it. That's the reason why when you go in the average black neighborhood, the first thing we say is what? Crime. Second thing you're going to say is dirty. Then you're going to say you got a poor school. And all the elements that set us up for failure. I'm going to leave you with this closing from mama scales, not just commission scales, but mama scales. You are the answer that we're looking for. And if you don't see yourself as a part of the answer, you are going to become a statistic. You're going to be just what the system say you are. You're smart and Ramsey, dumb in life. Smart and Ramsey, dumb in life. And when you go out here and engage life, stupidly, stupid people make stupid mistakes that cost them stupidly. Do y'all understand it? Do y'all understand it? Did you get what I said for real? What's my name? Always remember that when I come to your school, you can start out with commissioner, but I'm going to talk to you just like you're my very own. Mama scales I always do. All right? All right? I got you.
I give it up to you.